Let me set up my live. It's been a long time. It feels like a long time since I went live here. Do 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 do. Why lately I haven't been able to copy paste in my what's it called? Welcome to the live, everybody. I'm just now getting started, so you guys are right on time. You mess with my look. Thanks, Teriyaki. It's cute, right? It's cute. Thanks, Teriyaki. I really want to come kick it with you. I'm watching this American boy. Look, just take everything I own. Honestly, it's fine. You won't have to tell me twice. I ain't gonna lie. You're not gonna have to tell me twice. Let's crank up the light a little bit. I think that's better. What y'all think? You love my hair? Thank you. New hairstyle alert. That's not the sound I wanted. I wanted the sound that goes pew pew pew. Hold on. That's not it. I give up. I give up. I give up. I wanted the sound that goes pew pew pew. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, welcome to the live, everybody. I got my cards so we can do some reads. If you guys would like, we can start some reads. I don't know. How are y'all feeling the lip? I think I might change the lip color to something else. Let's try to calm it down a little bit. I don't know if that did anything. I've been good. How have you guys been? I hope all has been well with you guys. Look stunning as always. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, you guys, I don't know why. Okay, for me personally, I don't mind whichever deck we do. I don't mind if we do a few decks at a time. For some reason though, some people try to like I look fine, Turkey, thanks. I was twerking earlier before I got on camera. I don't know what didn't happen, y'all, but I looked in the mirror. I said, good God. I got a little rump back there, y'all. So I was in the mirror twerking. I really wanted my hair to bounce. I was twerking. I was like, Julrae, let me get a reading. Okay, bet, Liam. Liam's my neighbor, y'all. Liam, what you want to know? You also, I'm using Liam. I might use actual tarot cards for you. Actually, I think I'm gonna use tarot cards for you. What you would like to know? So we're gonna get started. Long story short, I feel like I could be more of a news anchor with this hair because this is kind of like the professional hair. You don't know, what should you know? Let's see. Let's see. What should Liam know? In a second, I might have to take a second to put out a tweet because it's 5:54 p.m. where I'm at currently. So give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. What should Liam know? Let's see. Liam, I don't know if something chaotic has happened or you're trying your hardest to avoid the potential for chaos. But what you should know is things sometimes are a little bit messy before you get that win. You ever heard the saying that sometimes you get tried right before God blesses you? I think that you are about to experience something like that and that type of vibe. So if you feel like things have been a little chaotic, you've been a little bit unbalanced within yourself, I think that success is really right on the other side. Okay, I'm also hearing the Bible verse, weeping may enduring for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So I think that if you felt like you had to let something go, or maybe you aren't really that in tune with that side of emotions per se, but you are just looking for something fresh to come about, I think that is going to happen. Okay, so let's see what else. I think something is going to be in full blossom. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Can I get clarity on this? Okay, can I get clarity? Be careful for manipulation. Sorry about that, you guys. My live kicked me off for a second. Liam, you're basically on the prefaces. You know that I feel like I can't say that word, but you're right there on that turning point of things shifting in a positive way for you, because I think previously you have successfully gotten yourself out of, it's like it's something toxic spiritually that has happened. Okay, I don't know if somebody was trying to manipulate you, and it looks kind of like witchcraft. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if somebody was trying to manipulate you, but it's somebody in your life. It's somebody who was in your life who was trying their hardest to like put your light out, like make you stop smiling, make you not happy. Like somebody was on like some type of a mission. This could be simple like road rage, to be honest. Like you could have like experienced something like that, because I don't know why I heard that. But yeah, I think that you successfully got yourself out of something that could have, like, that was intended to knock you off your swivel, knock you off balance. I don't know if you got into like some type of car issue, but it's kind of that same vibe. Like, imagine you get into a car wreck, which I don't wish that on nobody, but if you were to have gotten into something like that, it's like, okay, like you came out fine, everybody came out fine, and then maybe you get a new car, something like that. Okay, so I think that if something has previously burdened you, let's see. I think that something is coming. Something is coming, okay? Something is coming. It's in the distance, though. So this hasn't necessarily happened completely yet, is how I'm seeing it as well. See? Yeah. Something will come to you soon, and it will close out this cycle of whatever this person, place, or thing was that was trying their hardest to zap out just like your happiness, your love, joy, and all that stuff. Like something was bringing you burdens. More on that. Yeah, something came in to try to quickly stop something for you before you was about to get before you get this 10 of Pentacles. So I think that all is well. Any guidance, Spirit? Maybe you be strategic. I think that there's certain people, places, and things or behaviors that you might find yourself being crafty at no longer doing. Some people who you no longer respect. Some people who you no longer like take their word for it, take their advice. I think you got to be strategic, okay? Sometimes we don't outright have to let people know, like, hey, this is how I feel about you, I don't like you, da da da. Sometimes we could just distance ourselves. Sometimes we could just find ways around not having to deal with those people, places, and things without making it, you know, without us keeping it so real. Sometimes we don't have to keep it so real with people. Sometimes we can just find ways to move around these people, places, and things. Okay, so yeah, be a little strategic with that. I think that you are going to be fine. I see you no longer entertaining these people, places, and things. Hey Jules, what's business is? Welcome to the live, y'all. How are y'all? Hey the one, what's the good? Holy, you look like a perfectly sniped heaven of angels, Julrae. Like yours, not always just my post. Thanks. Welcome to the live, Julrae. How's your day today? My day has been pretty cool. Like my day has been pretty, the past few days have been pretty okay with me. I've been itching to get back up here to talk to y'all. Like I felt like I took too long of a break to get back on YouTube. Appreciate, that's good news. It's been chaotic, lady. Look, I wish you well, Liam. I wish you well. And if you need me, neighbor, you can come and I'll let you know about what's happening, especially if you feel like you can't necessarily trust your better judgment. Okay, like sometimes it's okay to have that, but I think overall you're going to be very secure. I see that also financially, or some type of stability in your life, something that's going to make you feel very grounded. I see you being very, very grounded in the future, and I think you're going to really shine and or heal. So I don't know if you've been having some type of questions about your financial steps, your financial forecast, but I think that if there's something wrong, I think that your finances will have that area healed. I also see, why did I hear marriage? I think you might meet somebody if you aren't already in a relationship, but this person, I heard the perfect partner. Are you Are you feeling blocked out from somebody, Liam? I'm about to step out your business in a second because I know you didn't ask me about this. But I think that you feel like there was some type of injustice that brought an ending to maybe somebody of interest. I think that you or this person might reach out soon, okay? But it has something to do with your optimism. If you really want to talk to this person, if you really want to be on good terms with this person, Spirit is saying you have to believe that you two are on good terms. You got to believe that this person wants to talk to you too, okay? Something about that is really going to help you guys maybe even step back in to a cycle after ending maybe no contact. If you feel like this person has been at a distance, if you feel like this person has moved on but you really want to be with this person, Spirit is saying like you can honestly offer this cup. Like somebody has a smaller cup offer, which means that somebody wants to say that hey, and then the other person would carry the rest, if that makes sense. So I guess get the conversation started, Liam. if this is about love or something like that, whatever it is, I think it resonates for you what exactly that is about. But yeah, I think that you'll be very good at whatever that is, especially if it's in matters of work. I look like a celebrity. Thanks, beloved, for affirmations. You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions in the live stream? We can get started on some messages. Let's see. Maybe let's just do a forecast for this week for the collective energy that's in here, okay? Something is hidden. Let's see what that is. Let's see what exactly is not brought to the collective's attention at this time. Okay. So, I think, okay, this is for anybody who has been going through spiritual warfare at all. And somebody's going to know what I mean by saying it like that. But I see that there is some type of upheaval. There's some type of upheaval that has happened to a person, place, or thing that has wronged you. Especially, there has been somebody who has been trying to attack your stability. It could be your living situation. It could be your finances. This could be a job. This could be a person at the job or in the vicinity. This person has been brought down. This person has been brought down. Like, this is actively happening. This is current energy. I'm seeing 10. I'm seeing 7. This is like divinely done. Like somebody who thought they was on their throne, they were negative, because I see it as a crumbling has happened to them. Like they cannot rebuild. Their tower is ash. Okay? Like, you know, like if a building falls down, but it's just crumble, it's just ash, like you can't do anything. They can't rebuild this. They are done. Final. Okay? Let me see what else. Let's see what else. This is something that you may not be aware of, okay? For some of you guys, for some of you guys, it's confirmation, okay? Sorry, you guys. I was brushing my hair so much that I moved the strands out of the brush, okay? For some of you guys, you're not quite aware of this happening. This is especially if you have had a problem at a job. Let's say somebody has just affected your ability to go and get some money, or let's say you got let go from a job and you felt like it was wrongfully done. And you know for a fact it was wrongfully done. I think people who are really my authentic collective, you guys probably are resonating with this the most. I'm seeing that maybe an employer is having a hard time with hiring somebody new, something like that, okay? Your presence at this place is being hard to replace, okay? Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Also, a lot of people are hearing through the grapevine, okay? A lot of people are hearing through the grapevine about a lot of things. A lot of things is coming to light through the grapevine. I think somebody is telling what they know, okay? Let's see, what else? Also, what you probably don't see is how much you are destined for happiness, for success, for... it's some type of dream that you're holding on to. For some of you guys, it could be just having your own sense of family or a friendship group or something like that. I see you being able to have this, okay? I see you having harmony a lot. Like, for some people, let's say you don't really get along that well with your family. I see you creating some type of harmony in your space, okay? Even if it's at a distance from people who you love. Somehow, I see you having harmony, okay? That's awesome. I see it being amongst a lot of different people, because I'm seeing, like, multicultural cultures and things, okay? With the 3 of Pentacles, I think that for some of you guys, you probably feel like... I heard the word neglected, okay? Somebody might feel a little neglected at this time. Give me a second, you guys. So sorry, y'all. Y'all was sending me messages and my chat was stuck. Your attic neighbors don't leave you alone. I'm sorry to hear that. Ain't enough cards for my future. Welcome to the live, everybody. How are you guys? Somebody asked me how Steve Harvey. Y'all want to know how my cousin is? Go ask him. Go ask him how he is. You're a Virgo. Welcome to the live. Yeah, end of the quotas have me stressing. I'm in a new relationship. Yeah, that's what I see for you, Liam. Appreciate the good news, Kelly. Okay. I think I'm caught up. So collective energy. Let's see what else is happening. Let's continue the story. Okay. I think that you have a lot of different people watching you. Okay, it's somebody who's keeping tabs on you online or something like that. I think it's people who you no longer talk to and speak with. This is like you went no contact with people. I think you just moved on with your life. And I think these people are having a hard time with you leaving them because I see them still keeping tabs on you, okay? It's probably people who you never would expect, okay? Whoa, both of these cards fell out together. Yeah, it's a lot of people who you have cut off. They look at you as somebody who has probably experienced a glow up. They see you for no longer giving them attention. I think you don't even care about these people, honestly. Whoever these people are, you probably don't even care that much about them. Like, they might actually be calling you names. Like, when this card came out, I heard she's a bee. Like, you know how sometimes some good stuff happens for you? Recently, I'm gonna use this as an example. Recently, I personally have recently kind of distanced myself from a particular person because, like, not trying to be funny, sometimes when some people have a lot going on in their life and they have a lot of towers in their life, sometimes as much as you can be there for them as a friend, sometimes they look at every aspect of what you're doing in your life like you're on a high horse. And that's when you get unfairly treated by them. Have y'all ever experienced that? Like, you're around somebody who's having a day, and because you're not having an ish day, they look at you like, oh, well, you think this about yourself, you think that about yourself, and it's like, what the, like, are you having a good day? Like, it's really just the fact that they're not having a good day. So they try to make you a villain. Like, some people, if you're not having a bad day, they want you to be the villain too. They want you to be the villain. But if you were going through so much, they would be jumping for joy like, haha, at least my day ain't like yours. You see what I'm saying? It's just bad spirited people. Those are karmic people. Like, you just move around. Yeah, me too. Envious of happiness. Yeah, happiness haters. Yeah. That's when you become all kind of B's and H's and stuck up and you change. And really? You're the same soul the whole time. You're the same soul. Anyways, let's see what else. A lot of these people, though, they're feeling kind of gutted by this, like hit in the gut type of feeling by maybe you just living your life. And honestly, these are a lot of people from, like, I heard old classmates. Like, these are people who you probably don't think of that much, or you just recently stopped talking to these people. Like, you just recently stopped talking to these people, and you might peep the vibe. You might peep, like, is such and such trying to throw shade at me? You might peep if you come across some of these people. So yeah, like I said, you might peep them trying their hardest to, like, argue with you or talk crap about you or leave subliminals about you. You guys, there's this girl who's a prophetic voice up here, and I'm not gonna lie, I always peep this about her, but I just thought that, you know how sometimes you think eventually somebody's gonna catch on? You must have got someone now because you're glowing. No, nothing has really changed in that aspect. I just feel good. Like, last night, little segue, and I'm gonna get back to the story. Last night I spent time just like praying. Like, sometimes if I'm up in the night, I'll just pray for like a few hours or something. So maybe it's just the glow from just spending time with God and just giving gratitude up, because I feel like as much attacks that I receive, you guys, it can make a weak person really crumble. But for me personally, I just thank God. Like, I just thank God that he shows me continuously, no matter what happens to me, he got my back. Okay, I could lose thousands of friends, I could lose family, I could lose money, I could lose everything. I could lose everything that the world tells us we should gain to be successful, and the Most High God will still be there for me. That's the only thing I need in life. Like, it sounds probably corny and cheesy to some people. That's literally the only thing I need in life. Like, I don't care about all that other stuff. I used to think, like, I was going to do this and do that. And regardless if I do this or that, hey, it could be worse. I was just saying this to somebody. I was not feeling that well, though, at a certain period of time. And I knew it was a spiritual attack. And I was talking on the phone with Kutta, actually. He might join the live at some point. I was talking on the phone with him. I said, I'm not going to complain because it could be worse. Point blank, period. Drop the mic. It could be worse. And it's not, thank God. Because the minute you start complaining, the minute you can actually see how worse it can get. Like mind over matter a lot of times. Like, it could be worse, but it's not. Okay? I know some people who are miserable. Okay? I know some people who don't love themselves at all. And they want that to be my problem. That, to me, looking at somebody who's just insulted every time they see me, that is also the worst that it could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta like yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta feel good about your life. You gotta be blessed for the people who love you and the people who you love. Like, you gotta be blessed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta recognize your blessings. Because I promise you, everybody has blessings in their life. Even bad people who don't like us, they still have blessings in their life. They just can't count it. It's not enough. It's not enough for them. So anyways, let's move forward. Let's move forward. So you might find these people trying to argue with you, say slick stuff. I'll give you guys an example of how I actually had just seen this, actually. A few days ago, it was the live when I was sitting on the floor. I was sitting on the floor, and some girl said that I brag all the time, and she said that I'm dumb as a box of rocks. And I don't know why people keep playing with people who are spiritually tapped in, because every time this girl has ever insulted me, I always like looked at her as somebody who must like not have a job, like not trying to be funny, because I actually know a lot of people who are in predicaments like this. But I think for her, she thinks that the reason why she's unsuccessful is because other people are successful. That's not how it works. Like, that's poverty mindsets. Once you stop thinking that everybody else is the reason for why you're in XYZ, when have I ever bragged? Listen, I think it sounds like bragging when you're around low quality and low experiencing people. Like, honestly, I think overall she's just a bad spirit. I think she tried at some point to try to be me and emulate me in the hopes of her like competing against me. Because I used to think she was okay. I used to always catch the fact that she was always like funny acting. But I figured, you know, she always talking about God. Maybe God's going to start revealing stuff to her and dealing with her. But no, like, God keeps blessing me for a reason. Obviously, it's a reason why God keeps blessing me. But she just complains all day long, every day. She's just complaining about, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Sweetheart, woe is not me. Woe could be me. I could start listening off my woe is this, but I just choose not to. And that's the difference, okay? That separates the men from the boys, all right? Oh, you're so beautiful or cute and people jealous. Thanks, Sharice. Welcome to live. I'm going to apologize for attacking your card readings. I was out of line. I had no right to speak on it. It's okay. I feel like you was the person who we cleared up a few weeks ago. I remember you. I remember looking as divine as the sun ray. I can feel the warmth radiating from you. Thank you. But yeah, sometimes you feel like, sometimes people think that you're bragging because they would rather hear about you suffering. Okay, so you're not suffering enough for some people, and that's just your blessed life irritating people's demons. And I get it. Jealousy is a regular emotion. It's a human emotion. However, the minute people start trying to make it my fault or other people's faults, I think that's when it's incorrect. Like, so anyways. So yeah, apparently I brag. Apparently I'm dumb as a box of rocks. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but you know, whatever. God bless her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she finds it in herself. Hopefully she finds it in herself to realize that the person who is in the predicament of her life, the person who is having the results of what her life is right now, is her. She need to look in that mirror and stop blaming this one, and that one. Stop blaming her mama, her daddy, her husband, her cheating, lying, whatever. Okay? It's you. Not trying to be funny. It always is us. Some people just don't lay down and die. Anyways, so let's see. Because life happens to everybody. I don't know if people know that. Life happens to everybody. Everybody's dealt a different hand of cards. But God doesn't give us what we can't handle. That's in the Bible. God does not give us what we can't handle. Okay, I'm not here to preach, but I guess I am. So yeah, you guys, I think that you guys are just going to keep moving forward. There's some people who have tried to block your forward progress. And I see the collective here. I see you guys just moving forward. I see you guys speeding off faster. It's almost like these people are out of breath. Low self-esteem. I agree. Nothing dumb but a box of rocks, though. I think that anybody who tries to continuously throw up, because like every time she tries to throw something at me, she's throwing really up. I think that is dumb because it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just imagine it hitting her back in the head. Anyways, I see some people really out of breath because they really was trying to like block you, like barricade your path. I also see that some people thought they were barricading your path and that's not even the correct direction of where you're going. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing some real Looney Tune behavior right here. Like these two cards, I'm seeing a Looney Tune story. Like I'm seeing somebody trying to barricade where they think you're about to drive and you're somewhere else. Like, so some people have really been trying to like get to you and I think you don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some people have really been trying to get to you, get on your skin. Like, ooh, this gonna piss her off, right? This gonna piss her off. And it's like, who the hell care about that? Who the hell care about that? Only they care about it. Anyways, let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming out. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah, I think that you're lonely. Okay. Whoa, you no longer are going to have to wait for something. Okay. Like some of you guys are going to have to transform certain aspects of your mind when it comes to you feeling like you have to be patient for something. I don't know what exactly that means, but I think if this is actually for you, it's gonna like resonate in your body or something. There's some type of aspect of your life that you are constantly thinking the Most High God has you in a trial period of waiting for X, Y, and Z. I think that season for somebody here, okay, I feel the need to say this is a timeless message, so it might not be right here for somebody on the live, but you're probably gonna come back to this and it's gonna be your message. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I think that's when you're going to see the results of what exactly I mean by that. It's some aspect of something that you feel like you have to wait for. Y'all, when I was younger, my dad used to always say I was impatient, right? I probably was impatient a little bit. And so I used to always pray because whatever people used to complain about me, especially when I was really little, I used to say, oh, I'm going to pray to God so he can help fix, whatever is the issue. Because I wanted to have good character. When I was young, I used to think that people who had really good character was successful in life. Like I thought they were always the most beautiful, the most handsome. They used to have beautiful wives and husbands and lives and houses. I used to always think people who did right and was disciplined, I used to always think that they were that's success in life. So whenever my parents used to say different things about me that they thought was wrong about me, I used to pray to God about it. So because my dad always said I was impatient, I'm pretty confident he said you need to pray how to be patient. So I used to pray that all the time for a long time and say, God, please help me be patient. I don't need to pray that. I should have prayed something more proactive. I should have prayed, you know what, God, thank you for the ways in which you have showed me patience in life, but also thank you for X, Y, Z. You know, sometimes praying for certain stuff, you find yourself just always waiting. I don't think that's living your life to the fullest. Sometimes waiting is good, but I think that it's good to change that. And I think that cycle of waiting all the time, your season of learning how to be patient, I think that season is to a close. Okay, I think that this has been brought to a close. Also, there's something that you thought was way